Hello people, sorry if the camera is like this again, but for some reason my camera doesn't want to record straight anymore, it wants to record like this. So yeah, if you can see that, I'm sorry. Also, I'm still only using one light because my other light is still broke. So if you can see any shadows and things, I'm sorry about that as well. Although I looked on the last video and it didn't look too bad, but still. Today, we're going to be doing monthly favourites. Considering it's been the shortest month out of the whole year, it's also, for me, it's been the most stressful. Honestly, I've never felt so stressed. I can't say in all my life because I have felt this stress before, but just, I don't know what it is. I just don't know. I just think you have the holidays and then you come back in January and then January's a bit chill, but then as soon as February starts, you're a bit like, okay, the year's starting now, I need to do this. Tax year's coming to an end. Oh my life. I just don't even know. But this month has been stressful. There is nothing stress related in monthly favourites because I don't normally deal with stress. I just live with it, to be honest. That's probably why I'm so, I don't know, upfront and eye bags. There you go, that's my excuse. And double chin, that's my excuse as well. Stress, there you go, woo! Anyway, today we're doing monthly favourites. And I'm going to show you some of the things I've been loving this month. First one is sort of like a set, so I'm going to show you all three. This is a Ivory Heart hot water bottle set. And I loved this. I had this over the holidays and I used it, sorry about that, I spilt chocolate on it. And as you know, hot water bottles, chocolate melts with heat. So yeah, I've spilt chocolate on it there. Never mind, that's just typically me. Yeah, so January's been pretty cold and February's also been pretty cold. We've had some snow and I have been using hot water bottles. I use hot water bottles all year round, so I don't need it to be cold, but sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Yeah, so I've been using this. I don't know whether you can see all this. I've been using this at night and during the day. If I've ever got bellyache, I'll put a hot water bottle on it. You're not supposed to, but I do. And yeah, I've been loving it. It's really nice and fluffy and it's pink. Also, come with it is a relaxing hand and body lotion. Not sure how it's relaxing, really. To me, it just feels like hand cream. But that's just life, isn't it? So it doesn't particularly smell very nice, it just smells like cream, you know, so I don't really understand how it's relaxing, but that's what it says. And to match that, you've also got body wash as well. Now, I have only used a little bit of this because it smells like this, it just smells normal, but it did actually sort of affect my eczema in a way, so I thought I'd leave it a bit and then use it again, and that was this month, February, and to be honest, now it's working. So I think my eczema must have been the weather rather than this, but I just thought it was this, but it's not this. Because sometimes when the weather changes, like when it changes from coldish to hot for the summer, my eczema will flare up, and it's also the same in the winter, like when it goes from warm to now it's getting cold, my eczema will flare up again. Whenever the weather changes, that's when my eczema sort of flares. I don't know why. And the odd thing is if we had like one hot day in March or something, my eczema wouldn't flare up. It's literally when we go from that to this every day. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but I've used that this month and it's quite nice, to be honest. It smells the same as this, nothing particularly special, but I have been liking it. The main thing that I've been loving is obviously the hot water bottle. I absolutely love this and I can't wait to buy more. The second thing I've been loving is actually kind of weird. I don't normally use these. I used to when I was younger, teen years, but never really recently. But I bought some because I wanted to use it in. So, have you ever noticed that you've got hairs on your fingers? Just thought I'd ask that. Well, this is why I bought this, you see. I bought this, it's In Shower hair removal cream, right? It's only a small tub. You can get them bigger than this, you can get them in big tubs that you have to press. But this one's just a little squeeze one. It's probably a travel one, to be honest. It doesn't say travel on it, but I can imagine it is. Anyway, and basically you go in the shower, And then you put this on an area that you want hair removed from. You leave it for 2 minutes, avoiding water. I don't know how that's possible. Then you put your leg in the water, if that's where you want the cream. That's where I'm using it as an example. And then there's this little sponge that comes with it, and you just rub and the hairs are gone. It's absolutely magical. But what I loved about it is the ones that I used to use when I was a teenager, they were all dry. So I used to sit in the bathroom for hours on end, plastering my legs in cream, waiting for 5 minutes, because it was 5 minutes then, not 3 or 2. It's 2 minutes. No, it's 3 minutes actually. Sorry, I read it wrong. Used to be 5 to 7 minutes when I was doing it. So yeah, and oh my life, the hours I've spent removing hair is unreal. But I thought this is great, and I'd noticed that I'd got hair on my fingers, and I do not like it. I can see them growing back now. I don't like it. I don't know whether this is just me, but I just don't like it. So I used some of this because I thought I don't want to shave it, because if I shave it, I'm going to be scratching all the time. Well, I thought I would. I've never tried it, but I just thought I'm going to be scratching when it grows back. So I decided to use this, and I can say it's great. I can't really say how much. I can't really say how long it lasts for, because I've only used it this month. So I can't really say, oh, it's about 3 weeks or 2 weeks or whatever. All I can say is they are growing back now, and I did this about a week and a half ago. Is it Sunday today? Yeah. A week and a half ago I did this, so yeah. That's just some, and they're only just growing back. Yeah. So yeah, I have been loving that this month, and this is Veet In Shower Hair Removal Cream, 3 minutes. You can get this from Superdrug and Boots. The third thing I've been loving this month is actually kind of a new purchase. Well, it was the holidays again. And this is a ring LED light that clips onto your phone. You put your phone there and that clips onto it. Now you can take photos and things with this, but you just press this and it comes on. It's a ring light. It's got 3 different brightnesses. There you go. And it just makes your selfies, well, not just selfies. I did use it for selfies. But this is what was happening, right? When I film gaming, here's a little secret. When I film gaming, I have a schedule. I start at 1 in the afternoon because I have to put my makeup on, obviously. That doesn't take me all morning, but you know, I have to set up as well. It takes a long time to set up. And I start at 1 and I finish filming different episodes around 6 o'clock, dependent on how far I am through an episode, you know? Because I won't just, okay, it's 6 o'clock, stop recording now, that's it. I will finish what I'm doing, so sometimes it's 6:30, sometimes it's 5:30, and I'll think I'm not going to start another episode now. But it's around about 6 o'clock, because that is dinner time in the Parker household, right? Now, problem is, when 6 o'clock comes, it's dark outside, usually. Summertime is fine, but this time of year, it's dark outside. And I sit there and I think to myself, I've got to do thumbnails now, because I can't just screenshot from I can for the game bit, but for my face bit, I can't just screenshot from the recording because it's the side of my face. So I have to physically take photos outside of recording to put on my thumbnails for gaming, right? So that's what I do. And this has been helping me, because that means now they're all bright and that again. And I don't have to worry that it's pitch black outside now. So yeah, that's really helped me, and I've been loving that, and I've been using it. I've been using it for my Hero's Tail thumbnails, which you'll see very soon. They are going up soon. Next week, I think. Yeah, next week. So that is another thing I've been loving. The last thing I've been loving, and very, very relevant, is this. Now, I've kept it in this wrapper to keep it nice and, you know, new. But I'm just going to open it, so just 1 second. It's my boss necklace. I had this over the holidays as well, and I have been... not that I forgot about it, but I put it on my side and it just sort of sat there. And then I came across it must have been about 3 weeks ago when I was looking for necklaces to wear, because I look for necklaces to wear. And I saw it and I was like, oh my life, I haven't wore this yet. So I wore it and oh, I love it. I love it. So that is that. The chain does actually feel quite heavy. It's not Doesn't feel cheap and plastic. I don't know where this was from, this was a present, so I can't really give you links or anything, but that's what it looks like. So if you want to type in Boss Gold Rhinestone Chain Necklace on Google, it will probably come up. Just a hint there. So yeah, I've been loving that. Definitely. And I've kept it in the wrapper to keep it all nice and new, because I noticed that these diamantes do fall out, so I like to keep them in the wrappers. So if they do fall out, number one, the diamante is in the wrapper so I can glue it back on, and number two, it's less likely to come off because they're not clanging against other necklaces because they're in the wrapper. So yeah, that is the fourth and final monthly favourite for February. Oh my life, that was a lot of F's. What was I gonna say? Oh yes, I'll leave links in the description below to all the things that I bought, if I can. The hot water bottle, I'm not sure, and again the necklace, I'm not sure because that was a present, but I will check. For goodness sake, do you have to start your engine now? I hope you can't hear that, but if you can, I am so sorry. My neighbour is being rude. Honestly, I feel like getting police tape, some police tape, and just putting it at the top of my street and then at the bottom of my street and being like, no, police line, do not cross, Sacha's filming on Sundays. Oh yeah, I'll leave links in the description below to where you can buy them. I hope that you enjoyed your week, and I hope you enjoy next week as well. And make sure you check out my gaming channel as well, because there are games going up now. We're starting Spyro a Hero's Tale next week, which is links to this. Don't worry, I'm not just plugging it, links to this. And yeah, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, then make sure you subscribe, and I will see you next week.